So hi, my name is Mandi Lynn, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about how we can create a treasure trove of images for you that is going to blow your mind and absolutely rocket you out into the online world and get your professional presence felt and desired, right? It's also going to help you earn a crap ton of money. That's the official scientific term for it, because it's going to push you to that very next professional level. And that's where everybody's wanting to go. They're wanting to move up. So I'm going to show you how to do that using visual imagery. But first, before I do that, I'm just going to give you a little backstory on who I am and how I came to be doing this. Well, my life started out, I was born an artist, always was, and let the world convince me that I should do something pragmatic. So out of high school, I joined the U.S. military, and I was too afraid to be an artist at the time. I was afraid I was going to starve, and you know what? I like my food, so I joined the military because they would feed me, which is, yeah. Anyway, enlisted, then became an officer, and in 2001, I was in for 10 years. I retired after I had my son, and moved to New Zealand to become a organic blueberry farmer, which seemed like the absolute logical next choice and where I would move in my career. So I came here to be a mom, to raise my kid, and absolutely adored it. And I learned what it was to run a small business and what you need to do to market it and to get out in front of people and bring people to you. When I started the farm, we'd get the occasional clients coming through in the summertime. By the time I was done marketing it, we had we had trouble with the city council because there were so many people. Our paddocks were absolutely full of cars. We had cars going up onto the road, and we were causing a bit of traffic problems on Akateroa Road, so we had to dial it down just a little bit. So I learned what it was to actually create buzz and bring people to you and to become the one that draws people in, and that was exciting. I was also at the same time working at a local district health board as a consultant to get them through an accreditation program that was an international accreditation program. And that was a huge experience of culture change in New Zealand, and exciting, but very challenging at the same time. So I got a real understanding of what it was like to work within the healthcare sector, at least in New Zealand. But remember I told you I was an artist, and I had kind of neglected that. So I about hit my 30s, mid-30s, and decided, you know what, if I didn't then, in that moment, take the chance to actually live my passions, then I never was going to. And I'd be an old woman in a rocking chair, and I'd be regretting that I didn't actually live for what my heart was telling me to do. So at that time, I was a single mom and running the farm, working at the hospital. I homeschooled myself because I had no opportunity at that time to be able to go, or option to be able to go to school to learn photography. So I taught myself photography. And within, I think it was about 3 years, I had won enough international awards and national awards to be given the title of Master of Photography by the New Zealand Institute of Professional Photography. And it was wonderful having all of these accolades and things that I could say, yay, I've done this, and how cool am I? And that was exciting. But it wasn't bringing in the clients. Like, I had to learn that ultimately I was an artist, and I was doing really well as an artist in terms of my art and my growth as an artist. But because I didn't have a master of marketing, like I didn't spend as much time learning how to market my business, I was really struggling. And, this was the beginning of a recession when I decided to start this, and which was not the most logical time to start a luxury photography business. But I thought, let's do it, now or never. And so what I found is that I needed to learn marketing. I needed to spend as much of my energy, now that I had mastered my craft, now I needed to master marketing, and I needed to master the art of business. And so I've spent the last 3 years, 3 years, really focusing on marketing and building a brand and what that takes online as well. And so I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars getting amazing training from experts around the world. And now I have the ability to say, I actually really know how to crack it. And I know how to make you absolutely amazing online. And I've looked and studied all of the people who are absolutely crushing it in the digital world. And there's one thing that is very similar between all of them. All of them have kick-ass professional imagery. And it grabs your attention. And their content is amazing. Obviously, you have to have amazing content or all the gloss and glitter isn't going to matter. But if you have amazing stuff that you're offering and your visual branding in the world is complete crap, that's like having the most amazing jewelry store with exquisite artistic pieces, and it's in a ghetto that's got dirty windows and it's graffitied. Who the hell is going to find you? It's the same sort of thing. You've got to get out there and show people through your crystal windows and your beautiful displays with lighting everywhere that's done gorgeous. What are you about? What are you about? And so I have created a package, and I've not only that, I built a business. So my photography business was first based around families, which I loved. I love shooting animals, not shooting animals. I love photographing animals. I love photographing kids, and I love photographing their parents. But what I really started migrating to was women and showing women their relevance and their beauty, because I was a woman at the time who had kind of just was so busy working and so busy building stuff that I had forgotten about my own femininity. And so as you kind of often do, you build a business that goes around things that you're trying to work through yourself. So I built a business about taking the ordinary woman and making them feel glamorous and accessible and gorgeous. And so I've done that. My business is called A La Mode Photographic Boutique, and it has like a 2-month waiting list now to get into it, which is great. And I really enjoy that. But then I evolved from there too. So I've got my stuff. Give you images that you can leverage out in the world and make a huge difference to your bottom line and to your marketing. Because remember, you're not an artist who markets, you're a marketer who is an artist. And you're an artist of whatever you are that you're selling. And if you have it backwards, your business is always going to be lumping along. If you learn to shift it the other way and always be marketing what it is that you've mastered, it's going to be taking off. And you can't do that with crap imagery. And if you have this treasure trove of amazing imagery, think of the leverage you'd be able to get from that. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to you about because I'm so passionate about it, and I really want everybody to up their game on their imagery. So I am based, like I said, in Wellington, New Zealand, but I travel the world and I'm flown different places to create images for people. And I have an exciting trip coming to Thailand soon. Excited about that, and Australia as well. But I'm also going to be in Europe and the UK and America as well. So if you are interested, give me a shout and I will see if we can tee up and coordinate times and places. And I so look forward to seeing you. Take care and good luck with everything in your business. Cheers. Bye. There goes the rooster. Thanks. I think I'm going to have to go shoo my rooster. Excuse me for just a minute. Let me just dance. If I dance, it'll come to me. That's not very good dancing. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's try this again.